Just got back from seeing the Five Nights at Freddy's movie, and oh my god, this movie is fantastic. This is also going to be a spoiler-free review. So to anybody who is making negative reviews, they clearly know nothing about the games or anything about the lore. Even the first scene of this movie goes back to the games. And if you know anything about the games and the lore or anything about FNAF, you're gonna love this movie. A ton of people were talking about it goes off on tangents, the kills aren't that great. Listen, the kills are Five Nights at Freddy's. Five Nights at Freddy's isn't a gory game. It's animated unaliving, which they definitely hit in this movie. It's also full of a ton of jump scares, which aren't that great, but they do get you sometimes. Character development is fantastic, the storyline is good. Yes, they go off on tangents, but that's Five Nights at Freddy's. There are no rules. Up until Security Breach, it was more or less the same game with new characters every time. You're sitting in the office looking at the screens until they come and get you. And this movie hit Security Breach right on the head. Granted, there aren't characters like Glamrock Freddy or anything like that. The movie itself is awesome. So my rating as a Five Nights at Freddy's fan since I was a kid, I'm gonna rate this movie an 8.5. It is absolutely fantastic and probably a top 3 movie in the horror genre of this year. Now, as I said, if you know nothing about Five Nights at Freddy's or the lore, you're not gonna understand this movie, but you'd still enjoy it. I know people that went to see it with me and enjoyed it just as much